Today we're doing the last part of our revision, which is number patterns, because obviously that's the last thing that we did. So let's get started, okay? And the best place to start is with TN notation, okay? TN being our general term or the value of our term. Okay, excuse me. N would be the position of the term, and these are constant difference. That would be the same constant difference in this formula. Tell me, guys, when am I allowed to use this formula that you see on the right of your screen? What type of sequence? In what type of sequence can I use this formula? I can't use it with all of them. Number pattern, excuse me. I keep saying sequence. In what type of number pattern can I use that formula? Anyone? My back hurts. Sorry, getting old. Nobody remembers. That is scary. Thank you, Mamelo. In a linear number pattern. Linear number pattern. Okay, how do we know when we have a linear number pattern? So if I give you two random patterns, okay, this is A, and I have 1, 4, 7, 10, blah, blah, blah. And B, I have 1, 4, 9, 16, blah, blah, blah. Which one of those two is a linear number pattern? Tell me in the chat. Is it A or is it B? Thank you. A is linear. When you add or subtract the same number, that is a linear number pattern, and therefore A is linear because we keep adding 3, adding 3, adding 3, right? This are square numbers, these. You English was like bye. So you add 3, and then you add 5, and then you add 7. That is not constant. Constant means you remain the same, right? So we've established, before you use this formula, you need to check whether your number pattern is a linear one, okay? And then the last part that I'm talking about is C. This is T0. In other words, it is the term that would come before term 1. Okay, so far I'm hoping everybody is with me. Oh, and today's quiz day. Boo, 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 boo. Beautiful, I love quiz day. Okay, let's see. Now, let us fill in the missing terms in the following number patterns. Let's hear. Let's talk about A. Tell me how to get to the next pattern, and then tell me what the next 3 numbers are of that pattern. Chelsea says add 2. Okay, but 19 plus 2 is definitely not 23. Hi, Sia, do you have an idea?
Yes, ma'am. For A, the numbers are all rising by even numbers.
Thank you, by even numbers, because from 17 to 19, we added 2, and then we added 4, and then we added 6. So since I have you here, Sia, what's the next number?
The next number would be 37.
37, thank you. And then we add how much?
We add 10.
We add 10, so we're going
to have 47.
47, and then we have our last one where we add 12, and that's going to give us?
Which give us 59.
59, beautiful. Thank you, Sia. Thank you very much. Okay, I see you guys in the chat. Zupanya says the multiples of 2, which would be correct because we're adding 2, 4, and that is load shedding. 6, 8, and so on. Okay, first one wasn't too bad. What's happening with the second one? Who's gonna help me with the second one? Oh, bonjour, Nthabiseng. Sorry I'm late, my network's bad. Same Z's. I think everyone's network is just not doing the right thing today. But that's okay. How are we getting the next 3 terms of our next number pattern? Anyone? Nonkululeko. Hello.
Afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
Good, thanks in yourself.
Thank you. Do you know how what we're doing in number B?
Yes, ma'am. What you do is, ma'am, to get 4, you have to add 1 from 3. To get 6, you have to add 2. To get 9, you have to add 3, and then to the next term, you have to add 4.
There we go. That will give us how much?
13.
13, and then we add
5.
and that will give us
18.
18, and then we add
6.
and that will give us
24.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. Leko. I
Thank
love
you.
it. Thank you. I see you guys in the chat. Tali says add consecutive numbers, that would be correct. Mila says add natural numbers, that would be correct. I like you guys. Keketo says hello, welcome. Chelsea says 1, then 2, then 3, that would be correct. Tammy, be careful, it was not odd numbers. Okay, are you ready for our next one? There's our next one with me accompanying it. This one is a little bit spicy, not too bad, just a little bit spicy. Anyone have an idea? Remember, I never said these were linear patterns, obviously not, because the previous ones weren't. So you have to look at all types of number patterns. You have to look at quadratic ones where you're squaring or cubing or square root or cube rooting. You have to look at multiplying, subtracting, dividing, adding. What do you think I did here? That's like the kind of sounded like that right? Yes, guys, let's hear. Anyone have an idea? Anybody? Add 1 at the first one, not quite. Add 4, or you said add 4. Not really. Sia?
Ma'am, you're adding odd numbers. Because stack 1, to equal to stack 2, you'll have to add 3.
So stack 1 has how many? It has 2, right?
Yes.
But be careful, Sia. This is a 3D shape. So in stack 2, there's 1, 2 at the back, 3 in front, 4 at the back, 5 in front, 6 at the back, 7 in front, 8 at the back, plus this one, which is 9. Ooh. You see what's happening?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me give you guys a clue. Guys. Let me give you guys a nice clue. What are these shapes? This shape that's at the bottom over here, what is it? Oh, my circling was going wild. Huh? Yeah, do you have any idea what this shape is? So excluding that one little guy that's sitting at the top, they're cubes. That should have given you a nice clue. So these shapes are cubes, right? Anybody with me yet? No? So in this one, we have 2, and in this one, we have 9. This one, we have 28. This one, we have 65. What is going on? exclude this dude on top here and see what happens. Let's exclude the dudes that are chilling on top there. They're meant to confuse us. Abisha says, is it cube numbers? Is it, Abisha? Is it? Does it have something to do with cube numbers? Does it, guys? Guys, what's one cubed? Tell me what's one cubed. One cubed is one. Thanks, Abisha. So how would we get from 1 to 2? You would add add 1, which is the one guy that's sitting there by the top there. So 1 cube is 1, and we add 1. What's 2 cubed? 2 cubed. We don't know our exponents anymore. 2 cubed, guys, means 2 times 2 times 2. It's not 2 times 3. It's not 2 squared. It's 2 cubed. Cubed, it's 8. Then if we add 1, what's that going to give? Do we see what's happening here, guys? Do you see what's happening in this pattern? So this dude at the top here is meant to confuse us. That's the plus 1. You see this one? Plus 1. This one at the top is the plus 1. So 3 cubed is how much? Yes, fortunate. So it's cube numbers plus 1. So in stack 5, how many cubes would I have? Now that you know how to work it out in stack 5, thank you, Tammy. I would have 126 because I had to say 5 square cubed, excuse me, plus 1, which is 125 plus 1, which is 126. Now tell me in the next 2 shapes, how many cubes would I have? Load shedding is another thing. Can you see I'm in the dark right now? Mine just started at 6. Tammy says stack 6 is equal to 6 cubed plus 1, which is 216 plus 1. So that would be 217. And tell me the last one, which would be stack 7. Stack 7 is 7 cubed plus 1, which is 343 plus 1, which is 344. Whew. Now we know why I'm tee-hee-hee-hee on the side. Huh? Now we know why I am there by the side there. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. You guys just freaked out because you like freaking out, but you know this work. Better I trick you now than in a test when your teacher tricks you. Okay, let's move on. We have many more of these to do. D, E, F, G, H. Okay, let's talk about the next ones. What's happening there by D? How do we get to the next one? 1, 2, 4, 8. What happened there? Chelsea? Hello, Chelsea. Hello? Chelsea, check your mic, darling. I can't hear you. Okay. Tammy?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Okay, ma'am. So you just multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2. So then for the next one?
That's going to be 16.
And then?
32.
And then the last one?
64.
64. Thank you very much, Tammy. Superstar. I love it.
Yeah, ma'am.
And I see all of you in the chat giving me answers. I think I got like 50 answers before Tammy even unmuted. Wow, guys. Doubling, multiplying by 2. Some of you gave me the actual answers and I love it. Oh, number E is a little bit different. Number E is a little bit different. What's happening there by E? First we add 2,5. And then we add 1,5. And then we add 2,5. What do you think we're gonna add next? What do you think we're gonna add next? Yes, Minenhle. Minenhle, where's your hand so I can unmute you? There we go. Hi, Minenhle.
Hi, ma'am.
You ready to try this one with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So
So we
what do you
say
think we're adding?
2,5, ma'am.
So remember, in the first one, we added 2,5, and then we added 1,5, and then we added 2,5 again. So we have to add
8,5. Oh, 1,5.
Thank you. And how much is that going to give us?
12,75.
You're adding.
Oh. 10.
10. So since we just added 1,5, how much are we adding next?
2,5.
2,5. So I'm going to say 10 plus 2,5. And then my next answer is going to be what?
12,5.
12,5. And then for the last one, we have to add
1,5.
1,5. And my final answer is
14.
14. Thank you very much, Minenhle.
Thank you, ma'am.
And 14. I like these number patterns because you guys are answering me. I love it when the class engages the me. Oh, ET said even love that one. I love it, guys. You guys are making this worthwhile. Okay, let's check by F. What's happening there by F? Tammy's hand went right up. Boom. Yes, Tammy.
Ma'am, we divide by 2.
Thank you very much. I see my Melo also got it in the chat. Okay, so we're dividing by 2. So then the next answer is going to be what?
Ma'am, it's going to be 31,25.
31,25. This is too small for me to write. It's 31,25 and then
Ma'am, okay, for the next one, can I round off the number or should I give it as is?
no rounding off.
Okay, ma'am, it's 15,625.
Thank you. 15,625. And the last one?
7,8125.
Thank you very much, Tammy. So
Pleasure.
this one we are dividing by 2. I should have left myself enough space. See you guys in the chat. Guys, why are there so few people talking to me suddenly? I see you guys. Okay, G and H. Let's do G and H. What's happening there by G? Anybody? What's happening there by G? 2, 5, 10, 70. What's happening there by G? Anyone have an idea? Carlos says we add odd numbers. Tammy is not the only person in my class, guys. Come on. Chelsea says -3 minus 3. Check again. And there's kids crying outside, which is hectic. School holidays. That's what they do. So in the first one, we add 3. And then we added 5. And then we added 7. So what are we adding next, guys? Hello was indeed correct. Polo says we are adding 9. So then what would my answer be for the next one? Hello, you deserve this one. Let's hear.
Ma'am, the answer is going to be 26.
26, and then we add how much?
11,
11, and our answer?
37,
37, and then we add how much?
13.
And our answer?
It's going to be 50.
50. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jorgelo. Chelsea says, I was doing number H. That would be correct for the first one for number H, Jorgelo. What's happening there by number H? Anybody gonna finish this off with me? Number H. We subtract odd numbers. Yes, Tammy, that would be correct, my darling. But there's another pattern. Do you see the other pattern? Let's do it your way, Tammy. First, tell me what to do.
Okay, ma'am. So you're gonna say from 16, you're gonna say negative. You're gonna subtract 9, which is going to give you negative 25. But then, ma'am, I see there are negative squared numbers.
Yes. So you see both patterns.
Yes, ma'am.
And then after minusing 9, we're gonna subtract.
Ma'am, you're gonna get negative 36 because you're gonna subtract 11.
Here we go, negative 36. And the last one is gonna be
Negative 49.
negative 49. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy has identified both patterns for us. You are either subtracting odd numbers or they are negative square numbers, guys, because 1 squared is, if my stylus could cooperate, there we go. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, and so on and so forth. And then you just make them negative. So here you could have identified either pattern and gotten it correct. I feel like that was beautiful. That was nice. That. Let's move on. We don't need a brain break. We're on fire today. Okay, let's fill in this table. Now we have to find Tn. Okay, I feel like that heading is hiding my table. There we go. Now we have a table with the position and the value of the term. So guys, first we have to find Tn, obviously. Remind me again, how do we find Tn? Please remind me in the chat, how do I find Tn? Anyone have an idea? Yes, Mamelo says Tn equals Dn per C. Mamelo, I hope you checked whether this is a linear number pattern before you took that. I'm just saying it is a linear number pattern, but I hope you checked. Okay, so we need to use Tn is equal to Dn plus C. So that means from that formula, we need our constant difference and we need our constant, which is a C. So how do I find the constant difference? Somebody help me out. How do I find the constant difference? How do I find my constant difference, guys? Hi, but Tammy can't be the only person answering in this class. Come on, guys, there's 61 of you in here. I see you. I spy on 61 people in a certain class. Thank you. Narisha, you swap them around. It's T2 minus T1. Mamela said, subtract the second value minus the first one. Thank you very much. So, constant difference is going to be T2 minus T1, and that will be 119 minus 125. So what is our constant difference here? Tell me what the constant difference is. What is 119 minus 125? Abisha says 6, Mama says negative 6. It is indeed negative 6. Please pay attention. Do not throw away this negative. Otherwise, your formula will be wrong. Okay, be careful. So it is -6 because you are subtracting 6 to get from there to there. You're not adding 6. If you just write 6, it means you are adding. You're telling me that it's positive. Okay, so we have our constant difference. Now, how do we get C again? Please remind me how we get C. Who remembers how to get C? Anyone? Somebody? No? Nosisa. Hi, Nosisa.
Hi, Miss.
You remember how to get C?
I think so, Miss. Didn't you say you minus the first term and the second term?
That would be D. We already found D. Now we want this one. I said C would be T0. So if there was a term before this one, how much would that be?
Which term, Miss?
If there was a term before term 1, inverse operation. Thanks, Tammy. Look here. Term 1 is 125, right?
Yes.
We want to know if there was a term before this, what would that term be? What do you think that term would be?
Which?
If we're subtracting 6 going forward, then when we go backwards, which is the inverse, we would have to
Add 6.
add 6. Beautiful. So then C would be 131. Thank you for helping me out.
Thank
I love
you.
it. Yes, guys, even if you're not sure, unmute because you know these things. Do you see how easily she answered that, guys? Yes, it would. 131, inverse operation. If you are minusing, you add. If you are adding, you minus. Okay, so now we have our general formula. Tn is equal to -6n plus 131. Beautiful. Now we have to fill in this table, guys. So before we do that, I need to ask you guys, this 83 here, would I fill it in where we have Tn, or would I fill it in where we have N? Question mark. That was a terrible question mark. Don't do question marks with highlighters, guys. Would I fill that 83 in where I have Tn or where I have N?
N.
Thank you. No, sister, never mind. I was about to say thank you, and I'm just like, whoa. Be careful, guys. Look. Is 83 the position? Let me ask it like that. Is this the position? Read your whole table. Is 83 your position or value? Oh, my English is like by position or value. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you guys to actually respond if I'm gonna help you. There we go. Tebe, Avisha, Inga, Chelsea, 921224, Zoom user. It's the value, right? And we said the value is Tn or N. Is the value Tn or N? Yes, it's the value, guys. Is the value Tn or is it N? If you guys are saying it's N, then you're telling me that the position is Tn. Is that what you're saying? Guys, it's literally in your table. We need to learn how to read. It says position of term is N. Doesn't it say that? Value of term is Tn. So I'm asking again, are we going to fill in 83 at Tn or at N? Thank you. Position and value cannot be the same thing, guys. They cannot be both Tn. Value is Tn, position is N. So where we have Tn, we're gonna put a 83, and then we're gonna try to find the position, which is N. Come on, guys, we are being rusty with this. We need to go watch the videos. Remember, we did these over and over and over and over again. So we've established that 83 is Tn, which means it's gonna go on the, on the left. So it's gonna be 83 equals negative 6n plus 131. Now, I want this. I want the position, right? Actually, let me make it in the same color so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I want n, which is the position, which is going to go there. Tell me how I'm going to find n from the formula I have just written down right now. I want n to be sitting there on its own. So what do I do in order to get n to be sitting there on its own? Tammy?
Hi, ma'am. Okay.
Hello.
You say 83, so you're going to transpose the 131 to the left. So you're going to say 83 minus 131, which is going to give you negative 48 equals to negative 6n. And then you are going to divide the negative 6 on both sides because you want to be left with n. So you're going to say negative 48 divided by negative 6, and negative 6n divided by negative 6 is going to say, the answer is going to be n is equals to positive 8.
Beautiful, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you very much. So in position 8, the value is 83. The value is 83. Yes, you're going to write n as the position of the value of 83. I hope we all know how to solve for n, because we're all going to do it right now. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to tell me what position 41 is. Once you have the answer, pop it in the chat. Mamelo got it like 10 decades ago. Minense? Hi, Minense.
Hi, ma'am.
Are you going to do this with me or do you have a question?
I'm doing it with you, ma'am.
Beautiful, let's do it.
So, ma'am, we say 41 equals 6n plus 131.
Negative 6n, be careful.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. And then we say 41 minus 131 equals negative 6n. And then we say negative 90 divided by negative 6n, negative 6, ma'am. And then we'll say equals negative 6n divided by negative 6, because we have to divide it to itself to get the answer, ma'am. And then the answer is 15, ma'am. It equals
Thank you,
n.
Minense. Yes. So the position of 41 is number 15. Thank you very much, Minense.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Sia had their hand up, but Sia's hand just vanished. Everyone who got 50, yes, Sia.
I was raising my hand to answer so that I could answer 25.
Yes, you may. This time, where are we substituting?
For this time we're searching a position, ma'am.
There we go. So tell me what to write.
And how I did it was I did negative 6 times 25 plus 131.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. My pen was freaking out for a second. I just want to tell you something very important. Just remember to start with saying T25. What you did after that was correct, but you have to tell me what you're doing. You must tell me term number 25 is negative 6 times 25 plus 131. And how much did you get?
I got negative 19.
19. Thank you. That is correct. Did you do 50?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to do it with me quickly? 50.
50 equals 6 times 50 plus 131.
Beautiful.
Which
Then how much will that give you?
negative 169.
169. Thank you very much. We have completed our table. Completed our table, guys. The only thing I'm going to say is I hope we understand what the difference between when you have N and when you have TN is. Okay, when you have N, you substituted there where there is N. There. That's if they give you N. So they gave us 25. They gave us 50. Okay, whereas when you have TN, which is 83 and 41, you substituted by TN, which is on the left. Thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about all of this? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, so we can move on. I see a thumbs up in the reactions. Thank you, guys. Thank you in the chat as well. Okay, so far I haven't seen a thumbs down, so I'm feeling okay. Okay. Beautiful. I see all your thumbs up. Fortunate is even like happy. Oh my God. I love it. That's like my tea. Okay. Cool. I think we can afford to do another one, which we are going to do. So I need you guys to find me TN and then to fill in the rest of the table for me. I am giving you guys 5 minutes to do as much of this table as possible. As in, you must find TN, you must find the position of 69 and 91, and you must find the value of 25 and 50. 5 minutes, 18:46. We are checking your answers.
Miss Cat, I feel so useless today. No one's asking me questions.
They're not asking me questions. Now, like, do I have enough sums for everybody? It feels like we're gonna fight through what I have.
It's fine. We like to see everybody knowing what's going on.
Like, wow. I don't know, guys. You guys are making us feel good, actually, because it means you understand. I hope so. Keeping quiet for 5 minutes is very difficult for me. A hand. I almost evaporated sitting in silence. Mamela, tell me in the chat, do you want to answer or do you have a question? If you want to answer, I just want to give everyone else a chance to finish off. And then I will give you the stage. But if you have a question, let me know. You don't know, okay, you have a question. Hi, Mamelo.
Hi, ma'am.
Where did we lose you, darling?
Ma'am, I don't know how to get the term.
Remember, we are using the general formula. What is the general formula, Mamelo? Do you remember?
It's Tn equals to Dn plus C.
Great. So, do you remember what D is?
Isn't it minus 5,5?
Okay, so you have D.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
remember how to get C?
No, ma'am.
Remember, C is the term before 25. So if there was a term before this, Mamelo, you said going that way, we are subtracting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if we went the opposite way, we would?
Ma'am?
If we went the opposite way, what would we do?
Add.
And you see,
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
okay. We're nearly done, guys. Oh, then it changes to 46. We are done. Mamelo, do you see what I meant?
yes, ma'am.
So what did you get for your C value? So
Ma'am, I still
instead of,
got,
you got?
ma'am, I still got 30,5.
Then that's correct, my darling.
Oh.
30,5.
Yes, ma'am.
So then your Tn will be negative 5,5n plus 30,5.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
see,
Yes,
wasn't
ma'am.
that bad, was it?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. It's okay, try the rest. Don't mind us speaking here. Now you have the formula, so try the rest, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Inga, I see you say you want to do 91. So you want to do 91, Inga? Please raise your hand so I can unmute you and we can do it together. If you guys have special requests of what you want to do, tell me in the chat so we can do them together. I think we'll have our brain break right at the end before we leave. Inga's hand is not going up. Let me look for you. Here you go. Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I first wrote 91 equals negative 5,5 in plus 30,5.
Beautiful.
Then I took the 30 to the other side, like I swapped them. the 30. Yeah.
Mhm.
So then I wrote 91 minus 30,5 equals negative 5,5 in.
Okay.
Then I divided
Subtract first. What's 91 minus 30,5?
it's 60,5.
62,5. Something is wrong with this number pattern. Cause position cannot be negative, and I think I know what it is. So you divide both sides by 5,5, negative 5,5. What did it give you?
7. No, 11.
Probably
Sorry.
negative.
11.
And a negative.
This one.
Okay, guys, position cannot be negative, obviously. Thank you very much for helping me, Inga.
Yes, ma'am.
But we have realized that there is a mistake with this number pattern, guys, because position cannot be negative. So now I have to figure out where my mistake is. Tato, yes, Tato.
Ma'am, I wanted to answer for 69, but you said that we can't have a negative number,
Yes.
so
So you probably
I-
did the right formula, but I think these are meant to be negative. Because remember, if I say what position were you in, you can't say I was in negative sign.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, ma'am.
So for now, I'll fix these for us. Let me just write the general formula.
Okay.
Negative 5,5 in
Yeah.
plus 30,5. Okay. So there's something offish with these sums. Guys, I'll figure it out another day. But if you got negative positions, you probably did the right sum. You're supposed to get negative positions because I didn't add my negative somewhere here. Okay, that is fine. Guys, so for now, I think we can just do the 25 and the 50. Then we're gonna go to the, okay, we'll do our brain break and then we'll do one last thing before you go do the quiz. Today's quiz day. Okay. So in position 25, those who worked out in position 25, tell me what the value of position 25 is. It's going to be negative 5,5 times 25 plus 30,5 equals. How much do we get there? Negative 25, negative 5,5 is plus 2,5 is, let's see if we all got the same answer. Yay, we did. So in position 25, we have negative 107. And in position 50, I hope all those people who did this wrote it correctly, like I did, okay? Because these are accuracy marks. You have to show where you got this substitution, the answer, all of it equals. Oh, guys, is it 244 or 224? Guys are confusing me. Negative 50, let me check. Trying to do this in the dark is very difficult. It's 244. 244. So in position 50, we have negative 244, comma 5. Okay, that wasn't that bad, except for the fact that my positions are negative, which can't happen. But I hope you guys sort of understand how to do these. We're gonna skip these and goes to our brain break. We're not gonna be unmuting for our brain break for the sake of time. First one, would you rather wear deodorant or have, or never wear deodorant or have really bad dandruff? Let me know in the chat. Remember, I'm not taking any hands. Unfortunately, there's no time. Let me know in the chat, would you rather have bad dandruff? So Glory's telling me that he or she would rather have really bad dandruff. No deodorant. Oh my goodness. Fulu. Bad dandruff, never wear deodorant, or put on perfume. Inga, that doesn't work. The smell comes through. Are you gonna put like baby powder to keep it in check? Just wear, just wear a cap. Yeah, no, I would definitely like be very self-conscious if I smelled around people. That would be very unpleasant to guy. Babala says no deodorant. Guys, you guys are really that afraid of dandruff. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Second one is, would you rather go to school 4 days a week for 10 hours or 5 days for 8 hours? Right now, you go for 8 hours, 5 days, but would you rather have it 4 days and they extend your hours? I think I would stick to 5 days, guys. 10 hours is a long time. Mama, you want to concentrate for 10 hours? Oh, no. Yeah, I would never, ever, ever want to be at school for 10 hours. That's too much. I'll stick with my 2-day weekends. I'm okay. Imagine 10 hours, guys. And then imagine you have a double of math and that last 2 periods of your 10 hours. Oh, whew, that'd be too much for me. I'm sorry. Really sorry. I can't. Would you rather cover yourself in peanut butter or in ketchup? Oh, I want to show you guys my nice emoji that's floating. Hello. Would you rather cover yourself in peanut butter or ketchup? My who was very emotional. I'm glad you all agree with me, guys. Ketchup, definitely. Guys, peanut butter is sticky. Imagine trying to wash it off. I would never. I would never, guys. Ketchup, you just stand under the water and it just goes. Yo, guys, I would rather cover myself. See, Simone, this class is more in line with me.
I see. So
Who said that dogs
No.
can be clean? Ew, that's exactly. Oh my goodness, I can't. Ketchup because it's easier to wash. Have you felt stale peanut butter? Go take a spoon of peanut butter and leave it out and
see, but hopefully we
just see what
wouldn't be
happens.
leaving it on for long enough to get stale,
I would rather, right? Peanut butter is thick, guys. That's exactly my thoughts. More doggy legs, no, thank you. Terrified of it. Would you rather be allergic to chocolate or allergic to bread? This is a tricky one. Bread. Minenhla is the first time to be like bread. Thank you, Utepile. I'm with you on this one. Chocolates. Because why must I cook every day just because I want to eat chocolate? Hi, guys. I'd rather be allergic to chocolate. I'm sorry. Think about your futures, guys. What are you gonna get for captain at school? Noodles every day, forever and ever. Hi, guys. Please think about it. Think about it. I would rather be allergic to chocolate. I don't wanna lie. Hi. Would you rather have super strength or super hearing? I don't celebrate Valentine's Day anyway, guys. I'm just saying. Thank you, Tiamo. You and I would also rather have super hearing, guys. If you are clumsy, do not say super strength because you are like me. You're gonna lean on people's cars and then they're gonna go because of your super strength. So if you're clumsy like me, please don't. Like I definitely see myself breaking cups and stuff. Yeah. We generally have a consensus, super hearing. And then would you rather be good at synchronized swimming or chess? Not just swimming, guys, synchronized. As in, you wear those costumes with a flowered cappy. And you're like, Okuhle still like swimming.
You see, my question is, where would you ever use your skill of synchronized swimming?
You wouldn't. You're having fun, guys. You're having fun.
I mean, you can still have fun
You're
swimming.
sort
even
of
if you can't
building
do
your
it.
muscles because you're in the pool. Do you know the pool is really good for Nah, I'd rather chess is boring, guys. Chess is boring.
I mean, I
I'm
agree.
out.
But maybe we could like win a chess competition and get some money or
I was about to say, I think it's because I'm not competitive.
yeah.
Because like even if I lose, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, bye. Whatever. So definitely. Okay, guys, it doesn't look like we're gonna have time for one more. You guys must have an incredible Easter. Thank you, Chelsea, for reminding me, or whatever you're celebrating. I know there's like many different religions and whatever they're celebrating, guys. Please be safe if you're traveling. I will see you guys next week. We are starting on term 2 work next week. Thank you for being fabulous and incredible people. Bye, guys.